everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Oscardelahoya's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Marvinhagler's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Nice block by Oscardelahoya. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. Marvelous marvinhagler in action here tonight, Teddy. What should we see out of him?
Well, what a lot of people don't think, they see his chiseled body, they think he's just going to come out and get a seek and destroy missile coming at you. He looks you over a little bit and then figures out how he's going to take you apart. I figure the first round is going to come out probing with that southpaw jab, defensively alert, and again, taking a peek at you.
A pure power puncher going up against the marvelous one. Heck of a matchup.
Heck of a matchup for us to talk about, but a tough situation for the power puncher if that's all he has. Because Hagler has power, but he has defense. He has everything else. It's not that easy to land the bomb on Marvinhagler.
Targeting that straight left hand.
Good job.
He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Hagler's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Marvinhagler's got to shore things up a bit there. That was a destructive counterpunch he got hit by. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Marvinhagler. Rushing uppercut by marvelous marvinhagler. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. hand, the straight left hand scores well for him. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Huge left hand from Oscar. Each man able to land an uppercut. Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Good block by delahoya. Hagler's left, landing well.
You're doing great!
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Oscardelahoya. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Keep pushing!
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Hagler's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Marvelous Marvin with a big uppercut. Delahoya's in there clinching a lot, it seems to me. I mean, he was stunned earlier, but it just seems like he's tying up.
Hey, if it seems like that to you, that's okay. But more importantly, more dangerously for him, it probably seems that way to his opponent. And he's going to take advantage of it. He knows that he's not right.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
This fight.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. It's been an even fight, but Teddy, that's what we expected. It was hard to really say one guy had a distinct advantage going into this fight.
No, exactly. One thing I'm a little surprised about, though, Joe, is on the inside. You know, both guys have been cooperating, kind of making solid agreements not to work. Whoever decides not to make those agreements, I think he's going to start pulling away a little bit.
Marvin Hagler, of course, associated with Brockton, Massachusetts, best known as the home of the Brockton blockbuster Rocky Marciano, but he was actually born in Newark, New Jersey back in 1950. Hagler's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Oscardelahoya firing off that jab. Good looking right hand after he got hit. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Oscardelahoya. You see him holding on. Nice block by the golden boy, Oscardelahoya. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Oscardelahoya. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
And a sharp counterpunch by Oscardelahoya. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Delahoya's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, and there's a big right hand from the golden boy. Delahoya's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. How about that left hand? Hits him in the mug with the right.
Keep doing what you're doing. Where am I?
Oh, good exchange there.
Use the jab. Use the jab.
Strike after catching one by marvelous marvinhagler. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by marvinhagler. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Hagler's down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
Good two-punch combo by the golden boy, Oscardelahoya. Delahoya's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Oscardelahoya. Halfway through this round here. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Oscardelahoya's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by marvelous marvinhagler. To the head he goes with a left hand. Delahoya's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Hagler's last round was a big improvement. I mean, that's more of what he's trying to accomplish in this fight. Down on the scorecards, but now things headed in a better direction for him.
Yeah, to me, he was cooperating with his opponent before. Right now, he's arguing with him. Hey, arguing is good in boxing.
Good flush shot upstairs. reversing jab. De La Hoya's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Halfway through the 7th round. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Oscardelahoya.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Oh, very nice, smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Now there's the jab. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Scores up top with a left.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together, some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
And he's holding, getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Marvin. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Big shot early on here in the round, and he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all. To prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
The halfway point of round number 8. Halfway through the round, and it's turning into a classic, an instant classic here.
Do I have to wait any longer before I put my ballot in for Fight of the Year?
Yeah, this may be it right here. Great stuff. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Scored well up top. Not much action as he just ties up. Good, solid overhand left. De La Hoya's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And that's the end of round 8. Big punch. Marvin Hagler's in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring it back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career. Get rid of that one. That's a well-placed hook by Marvin Hagler. De La Hoya's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Oscardelahoya's bang by a left hand. Hagler's found that groove. All of a sudden, Teddy, he found the answer.
Yeah, well, what happened is he made a little adjustment a couple rounds ago. He started countering a little bit, and now even the aggressive part of the fight is working for him.
Good shift in momentum by him. Oscar scores with a big left.
That's it, just like that.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round.
Get some water.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Move your head. Levante la cabeza. It's all right. Move.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? That's a good block by the golden boy. Oh, what a left hand.
Left and right. Left and right.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Oscardelahoya. Delahoya scoring with that right hand. Marvinhagler's ripped by an uppercut. How about that? Another right hand. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Hagler's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And this round comes to an end.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight?
There you go.
Then let's move.
He has a slight lead on your scorecard, Teddy, but nothing is guaranteed at this point. There's still a lot of work to be done as we start round number 11.
Yeah, Joe, he's got to keep that offense up. You know, a lot of times you get to the end part of a fight like this, and you're a little bit ahead, at least we have them ahead, and you start to let up on the offense a little bit. You know, you concentrate more on the defense, and the guy gets back into the fight. Keep that offense going, pay attention to the defense, but keep the offense going.
What a shot. Big hook comes in.
Keep moving. Get out of there.
Oscardelahoya's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. That's a huge right hand from Delahoya. Halfway through this 11th round. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Hagler's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Oscardelahoya.
He's working the jab.
Hagler's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. That's an impactful right hand by the golden boy, Oscardelahoya. 10 seconds remaining in this round. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Delahoya is doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Hagler's hit by a counter punch there. A well-placed left hand up top. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Looks to the head. Hagler shot a cut around his eye. Looks to be below his eye. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Oscardelahoya. Blocks that belt line well. Able to dismiss that body shot. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by MARVINhagler. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round.
Move your head side to side. Come on, man.
The unexpected final bell as we will now await to hear the judges' scores.
We thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much respect for each other, and that's what it turned out.
Well, that was a pretty easy one to see. We saw it that way. The judges saw it that way. Hagler is your winner by decision.
Yeah, this was kind of a hard one to mess up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.